technology. Jesse has some information for us. I have some questions, Jesse. I'm
Yeah.
really curious about this. And let's talk about this new chatbot automation, because more and more we are communicating on social. It's where, the age-old questions, can we sell cars on Facebook? Yes, we can.
Can you take a deposit over the phone?
Yes, you can. So, and we talk about being on 24/7 because, let's face it, in the real estate industry, that's what's happening. People want service when they want it.
Yeah.
People are consuming 9-10 hours of information online before they even come into your showroom, before they come into your dealership. So what's happening in your online showroom? They're consuming media on Sundays, at night, at midnight.
We know this.
So what happens when, talk to us about chatbots.
Yeah, so how I even got into chatbots is because, well, one, I'm big time like digital marketing nerd. So I'm just like into all of this, right? I'm into like ClickFunnels and lead pages, like building these funnels. And
I know, you're crazy. You've always got something new.
I just love it. Like I don't know what's wrong with me.
I do too. I love technology. I love how it can help your average car salesperson.
Yeah,
so.
I love having that like aha moment, of like, oh my God, like I can see how this could really, really work. And then when I start testing it, I actually test a lot of stuff on my own pages. Just to see how it's going to work, are people responding? And then like I've also worked with other industries like the real estate industry, which we can actually learn a lot from and take a lot from there.
I think the car salespeople, I definitely think they could be learning from real estate.
Yeah.
Who does a far better job of branding themselves, which we talked about in another episode.
Yes. Yeah, absolutely. So how I kind of got to chatbots is because we already do email marketing, right? But email marketing, when you really kind of look at it, it's very much like a push kind of strategy, right? Where you're just pushing the message out and you're not necessarily
it's the
in
kind
a
of
back
marketing
and forth.
Dealerships are used to. Push marketing.
It's a lot of push, yeah. And even though we can get like appointments and registrations from when we do our events and things like that together, there's a new way of doing it, right?
Okay,
when we talk about retention, we talk about, and then there's also conquest, right? So when you're looking at social media, I want you to look at it as a strategy, a method, a system that you can utilize to sell more cars, but like also all the steps that happen before you get to the sale, because the sale is really the byproduct, right? You're doing all these other things just to get to that point.
Sure, and we're talking about closing ratios going up because all leads are digital, all leads are internet. People have already visited your store. So what happens? Walk me through this, Jesse. I am a Buick GMC store.
Right.
I've got a Facebook page.
Well, it starts with content, right? So you're putting out content, and then what's happening?
I'm making posts on my Facebook page.
Sure, you're making posts on your Facebook page, but
I'm marketing to my own network,
and you're attracting them to you, right? You want them to like the page. You want to consistently be in front of them, right? There's a means to an end here, right? We're not just posting about anything. Like we're posting about products, services, things happening in the dealership.
I'm out on a test drive. I'm not at my computer, and somebody sends me a message. How does this happen?
Well, there's two ways that you can utilize chatbots. One is you can attach it to your advertising. Mm-hmm. Right? So we know where a lot of dealers are advertising on Facebook already, right? And on Instagram already. But where are you leading them to? So we're doing the same old thing all the time. It's either going to be like a lead generation ad where they're submitting their information to you. And then when you call them, they pretend like, I don't know, I didn't submit anything.
Okay, well, we want them on our inventory.
Or
landing on a car.
Or they're clicking to a landing page on your website, which is usually the inventory page, and then they're scrolling through there and then leaving, and that's it, right?
Yeah.
So now the other way is to link them to Messenger, because Messenger is a separate app. So we're linking them now when they click the button, instead of learning more,
to the Messenger app.
The Messenger app opens.
You hear
right?
that, people? Make sure you got Messenger.
Here's the thing, though. It's like, you might not be available at midnight when they're scrolling and that when they see the ad, right? You're not available at all these different hours. And so where chatbots come in is that it's now programmed to be that automated virtual assistant kind of a thing where it can interact with that customer at any time. And the cool thing is, once that person starts interacting with the chatbots, they're automatically opted in. Right? So now when we compare it to email, right, and having an email list, every dealer has an email list of customers who have done business with them before. This is now another avenue where you can start building a list of opt-in consumers that you can now message at any time someone is on your Facebook page. They're looking into who you are, what you're posting, right? This is part of now, okay, well, who are they? And do they have any inventory? Or they might have other questions, right? But once they're there on your page, we can build this automation so that it kind of guides them to where we want them to go, right?
And speaking to that, I don't think a customer necessarily is searching for the dealership on Facebook. They may be getting to that page from somewhere else.
They most likely are.
A third-party marketplace where they're seeing the inventory.
Right.
That would lead them to the dealership's website. There may be a link to the Facebook page.
Yes.
Or what we're talking about in networking.
Yeah, I mean, I think there's kind of a misconception. People think that, all that people want to see is things related to being social and like not talking about products or not talking about the service. But that's actually not it at all. We're seeing the posts that we're posting on inventory reaching a lot more people than posts on puppies and whatever, right? So, I mean, you kind of have to mix it up. You're not trying to sell, but I mean, let's be clear, people are going to your pages to see what you have, right? They do want to see inventory. They do want to see pictures of you and what's happening in the dealership.
And if they want a story, people love a story. Yes. So how are the chatbots going to help me tell my story?
Well, it's all in the automation and how we program it. It can literally do anything that we want it to do. It can interact with people who like to post. It could interact with people who, who we want, who are interested in either a new or used product. Like, we can give them all these different options to take them to anywhere we want them to go.
I love it. That makes sense to me.
But the point is that it's a push and pull, right? It's an instant push and pull. It's not, you gotta, send an email and then you got to wait for somebody to respond to you. This is another way to build your list and get in front of potential customers instantly.
So let's talk
without
about
the
cost.
effort,
Jesse,
really.
Is this expensive?
It's not. I mean, there is a setup fee because it's automation. You have to program it, and somebody has to take the time to program it. But once you've programmed it the way that you want, it's just really a reoccurring monthly management fee, right? Because they'll get to a certain point, but if they have further questions or they still want to,
is this something salespeople could manage on their own as well, if they're so inclined?
Yeah, because I mean, we can program it so that it asks a few qualifying questions. And this is something that a lot of dealerships complain about is like, oh, we get all these social media leads, but like, they're no good. They're not qualified. They're not good leads,
we talk
right?
About they're high funnel leads.
They're high funnel leads. Yeah, sometimes. Sometimes, but if you want to kind of take that work out and get to people who are maybe more interested or, more down that funnel, then we can pre-qualify them using the bot at, with no real effort from the dealer side, right? And then you have all that information before they even pick up the phone to call them.
Well, being a BDC expert, I'm a hoarder with leads.
Yeah.
I love leads. I like high funnel leads. I like low funnel leads. I like all leads because we have to fill the pipeline. Sure. Let's fill it, because the more I fill it, the better results I'm getting down the road.
Yeah.
Okay. Not everything's going to come instantaneously.
And it's not. But here's the thing: once they interact with that chatbot, they're automatically opted in. So now, future-wise, if you have a sale, if you have a message that you want to blast out, you can, because now you have a list. Like, think about how many followers you have on your Facebook page, right?
A lot.
Now think about being able to send a mass message and
market to them.
have the
them.
chatbot just interacting with them,
individually, depending on what they say.
Individually.
Yeah.
It's just another means to
it's a tool,
an end.
And salespeople, you need tools. You need tools in your toolbox.
Right.
So certainly worth looking into a
Definitely.
chatbot.
Yeah.
Yeah, and shout out to the car girls. The car business needs more women. And
absolutely.
We were sent these shirts by a lovely lady.
Miranda Payette. Yeah.
Thank you, Miranda.
Thanks for the shirts.
Hashtag car girl.
Yeah. So if you want to find out more on chatbots, by all means, you can reach out to me anytime. I'll give you some more info if that's, an avenue you want to take. But yeah, it's just another tool in your tool belt. So why not, right? And it's so many people are not doing it yet. That's the thing. And you got to be ahead of the game, right? Yeah. So yeah, look into it for watching.
Sure. Thanks
everyone.
Thanks for watching us in Toronto.